Boy, we're back again with another video. Jake the Snake Roberts, Pick Your Poison DVD set. No, we ordered it. Probably you guys know when we ordered it. If you watch us and you see our new pickups, we got this. Came in this case thing. It's 2 disc collector's edition. It's like a cardboard thing. Got the actual DVD and whatnot. Came with a book, but I think it just has like chunks out of each book. Haven't read it yet. It's kind of hard to follow because like you got like 50 pages from that book and then 50 pages from that book and then 50 pages from that book. But anyways, let's get on. But it's not really about the book. Just a minute. Okay. We got disc 1 and disc 2. We're not exactly sure if it originally is a 2-disc set. We got the 2-disc collector's edition, so it'd be real stupid if the book made it a 2-disc collector's edition. But we'll show you the manual. There's Jake on the back. Just move the DVD thing. With his snake. Okay, so with disc 1 you got chapters. It's a whole documentary right there. And then extras you got matches. I'll just name the matches. Jake the Snake versus Ricky Steamboat Snake Pit match. The big event. Honky Tonk Man WrestleMania 3. Then he just talks about some stuff. Disc 2 is more matches. With Jake with Ricky Steamboat versus Jim Nelson and Mike Miller. Here, I'm just showing this while I'm naming them. Jake versus Ronnie Garwin, and then versus Leapin' Lanny Poffo. That's his WWE debut. And then he fights Earthquake, and then Halloween Havoc with Sting, and there's some other stuff like Jerry King Lawler at SummerSlam, and then Steve Austin at King of the Ring. That's got stuff like Hardcore Heaven 97 and then November to Remember and stuff. So there's his snake Damien. When Earthquake jumped, somebody said when Earthquake jumped on his snake and killed it, that's when he got the yellow snake. But he had the yellow snake when he came back in 96. What really happened is they put the bag under the ring because and they had another bag like it, because when they pulled it out, like if you watch the thing, like you can see that when Jake's gonna open up the sack to look in it, it looks like it's just a pillow in it. And plus those snakes belonged to a zoo. He just got them when he was doing a tour in a certain place, and then once the tour was over he'd have to bring the snake back to the owner. But so like the documentary was pretty good. It had quite a few matches, and it had like 15 promos. Like it had 3 snake pit things that show he did, and then there was like 10 interviews he did, and then there's like 10 matches plus the documentary all on 2 discs. But it's worth getting, definitely, because if you're a fan of like the WWF, you should get it. And even if you're a fan of like wrestling in general, get it. Even if you're not a Jake fan, because it still is a pretty good DVD. Everybody should at least watch it because it's worth checking out. He said that he's tried every single drug except for heroin, and he was addicted to drugs, and he was an alcoholic. It talks about all that stuff on here. And Jerry the King Lawler, actually, they had a rivalry, and it was about the alcohol stuff, and Jerry didn't know that it actually bugged Jake because he said it was humiliating. You said didn't know. What was I gonna say? Don't. But there's a picture of Jake. green tights, and then I think that's Damien.
It's not. Oh, the other ones.
And when like we got 4 DVDs off that website or whatever.
Bargains.
Yeah, we got this for $10. 2 disc. We didn't know it was a collector's edition. We just thought we were just getting the DVD. Turns out we got a free book with it, but it's a book we probably never read. We might read it since it's WWE, but we also got, the Brock Lesnar's for $10. We did our review on that.
That was 15.
Oh, Brock Lesnar's was $15. You should check that review out. And Kane's, we never did a review on that. We're currently watching that. We paid $10 for that, and it was a 3-disc set, so
good deal.
We will do a review on Kane's and SummerSlam 2003. I don't know if we'll do a review. But now we're trying to work on all the other years, because 2003 is our only year that's complete.
We gotta get 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 2010, and whatever came out of 2011.
So,
got to catch up quite a bit.
Yeah, but, yeah, so, it's a pretty good DVD, has a pretty good selection of matches, plus it has a pretty good documentary and lots of interviews.
If you really, like, wrestlers, like, when you, like, watch a DVD about him, like, you think that, like, with Jake, like, you wonder, like, how he could do all that and still, like, do all the drugs and all of that, and had history with alcohol and all of those problems, and wonder, like, you thought he, like, wasn't on anything and all that.
And at WrestleMania 8, when Jake the Snake fought The Undertaker, Jake the Snake went over to Mr. McMahon earlier that day and told Mr. McMahon to release him, and if he doesn't, then he's not fighting The Undertaker. And since it was WrestleMania, he would have wanted Jake to go out there and fight because it was WrestleMania and whatnot.
It was The Undertaker's second victory.
So, and he did get released, but after that he went to WCW and wasn't making as much money. Don't know why he did it. It was stupid, but they should have. And Mr. McMahon and all of them knew that he was an alcoholic and whatnot. But I think it was when the Ultimate Warrior came back in 1992 at WrestleMania 8, that same WrestleMania. It wasn't long after that, an Ultimate Warrior, he did something with the drugs policy. He disobeyed it or something, and he got kicked out. They should have done that with him, but they didn't. But anyways, so that's pretty much a review, I guess. So if you wanted to see any more reviews on DVDs, you can just comment. If you forget our DVDs, or if you forget most of our DVDs, then just go and watch that DVD collection.
We'll probably do one over the summer.
A new DVD collection, but that's
so we can get a lot of new ones. So out of a 10, I guess we would give this DVD, what could we give it?
Maybe an 8 or 9.
A 9 because it was really good.
Had a good documentary,
good matches,
and a lot of interesting promos.
So if you find this wherever you find it, used or new, get it. Because you won't regret it, because you might have the 2-disc collector's edition.
And yeah, so that's pretty much it.
Talk to you later.
Bye.